niyo ako?
Yes po, sir. Good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Okay guys, good afternoon. Tawag dito. Hindi ko na i-discuss yung training materials kasi I expect aware naman kayo kung paano ginagamit yung mga tools, right? So let's just interpret kung ano yung nakikita natin sa task para pagdating ng actual task, hindi tayo masyado nangangapa. Lahat na ba nang nandito pumasa na sa Landcover training?
Hindi pa po.
Hindi pa. Ako. Yan. Pero aware kayo kung paano ginagawa yung Landcover. Sige. So, ganito ang itsura normally ng Landcover. Pero this is, depende kung ano yung gusto ng client. So, we do kung ano yung request ng client normally. Yan. So most of the time, or there are a lot of times na maayos na yung capture ng AI. So we don't have to change a lot of things sa map. So normally, ang ginagawa na lang natin, parang nagmamatch and ano na lang tayo, making it look consistent. So, kung mapansin nyo dito, may mga shrub, grass, ganyan. So we're just gonna make this look consistent. Okay na to. Ano ba siya nag-fix boundary? So, makakuha ko ng 20. Yan. Okay. Water. Sending it back. Ang ginagawa ko, kung kaya mong i-edit, you can edit it. Yan.
A department that took excess for cultural elements.
Okay, so yung neighbor may kulang. Hindi niya na-capture ng maayos yung water. So, kukunin natin to.
Natural places like that. Before natural places.
Yan. Okay. Ito na sundan. So, ang ginamit ko, E.
Services to...
Yan. Para mapasa na yung task. Yan natin.
Department of Education is the department of
Okay, next. Yan. So, ito kasi may mga category siguro na hindi kayo aware.
supervises schools.
May mga hindi ba nakamute? So, pamute ha. Okay. So, ito kasi, itong special project na to guys, ang request lang ni client is grass, agriculture, water, shrub, forest, tsaka yung OSD. So, OSD para yan sa mga man-made grass, yung mga mini-maintain. Yan, tulad ng golf courses, ganyan. Yung mga front yard, backyard. So, kung mapapansin nyo, they are being marked accordingly. So, maayos yung pagkakagawa dito ni Patoga. Sino si Patoga? Okay. So, ito medyo may confusion lang, but technically, this is not OSD. Hindi to OSD, grass pa rin to. So, this will remain as grass. Ayan natin yan. Yun naman yung reviewer na nag-pushback nito, hahanapin ko na lang.
Department of Foreign Affairs is like.
So kung papansin nyo, guys,
Sir Ryan?
we as much as possible interpret kung ano yung nakikita namin sa image based on the training material that was sent. Kung ano yung pinakamalapit, yun na yun. As you can ignore small errors. Yeah.
They will mark over Sir Shansa.
Ito pinapag-grasp ni reviewers.
Nag-start na po yung meeting, yung training.
Yes, ma'am.
Hindi ako makapasok. Pwede po bang pa-share dito?
Sige lang, ma'am.
Hindi ako makapasok po noon na yan. Thank you.
Hindi ko susundin si reviewer.
Pa-live stream naman.
Here. So, pagkaubos nito, makukuha ko yung 99 ulit. Ano naman ang balik
Thank you,
talaga.
sir.
Check. Ilan pa ba? Parang hindi gumagawa. Yun, boost na siya. So, makakuha na ako sa 1690.
Oh yes, like business related awkward person.
Tingnan natin siya. Agree? Okay. So, may mali na naman dito. Sino to? This is not agriculture. Yan. Sino to? 20583. Guys, nakikita ko kung sino yung mga nagre-report ng mali. 20583.
Managing the budget, like in order to make this building, how much will we expect? DOTC, Department of Transportation and Communication, it is like the LRT, LRT 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. It's about transportation and communication. Department of Energy is the department that handles like energy, like Landcover, energy or like electricity. Department of Science and Technology is like it's like creating robots, robots and things about science. National Environment Development Authorities develop.
Okay. So guys, wag kayong magagawa ng ganito. Yung magre-report kayo ng neighbor, pero mali naman kayo.
Kasi national like the department that has the authority to develop the environment. What? Wrong answer. National economic and national environment. Hindi ako nang record.
So, may mga missing pieces ng ganito kalalaki.
Hindi ko sinakala yung price ni Becker.
Grass yun, sir. Hindi siya ground.
Sabihin na natin grass siya, guys, kasi para siyang nakalbong forest. So, para lang naman din siyang forest, di ba? Tandaan nyo, guys, may mga parts na sabihin natin na wala na yung damo or natuyo. So, depende sa season, pwede siyang grass. Klaro? Di ba may mga panahon na tuyo yung damo? Klaro, guys? So, this is not agriculture. Malayo siya sa agriculture. Ito pa siguro pwede agriculture. Kasi technically, agriculture, may mga rows of orchard trees, ganyan. So, may mga pattern. Ito, wala namang ka-pattern to. Tama? Malinaw, guys?
Sir, bali yung agri, di ba, yung meron siyang parang hinukay. Pero
Oo,
pantay-pantay
may
naman.
pattern, di ba?
Opo.
May
Tapos
pattern.
meron din minsan na para siyang shrub, pero ano siya, hile-hilera. So that means agriculture din po ba yun?
In a big area of land. Parang gano'n.
Yes, it's big area po, but hile-hilera siya. Kasi meron po kasi akong na-encounter na ganun, pero na-label siya as ano,
Na-label siya.
as shrub.
Okay. You can, kung big area of land siya na tipong parang ginawang farm talaga. Okay. Parang ito. Kita nyo? It's a big area of land pero natag siya as shrub. Kasi mukha naman talagang shrub. As compared to the forest na katabi, ito ang lalaki ng puno, di ba? Kasi ito maliliit. Parang wala. Pero meron. Yung parang mga paunti-unti. Ganyan. So this is considered as a shrub. Here. So parang masyadong mababa. So we can consider this as grass. Para ma-match na natin yung sa neighbor, wala na masyadong issue, di ba? It's clear, guys? Tapos kung kaya mong i-edit yung sa neighbor side tulad nito, para lang mag-match kayo, you can also do that. Kung bakante lang tulad nito. I'm using S. Kasi ito not smooth daw. So pantayin natin.
So sir, pwede rin palang galawin yung sa neighbor as long as bakante siya.
As long as bakante at tama yung sayo, you can. Para lang mawala na, parang mapasa mo na. Parang gano'n.
Okay.
Clear?
Kasi usually ginagawa ko lang, napakat lang ako ng small area dun sa map
Hindi.
ko.
Kasi ito, napasa na. So, since napasa na siya, tulad nito, na-acquire na siya, napasa na siya ng neighbor, most likely na-approve na rin ng reviewer to na hindi dino-double check. So, para to save time, para mabilis mag-progress yung task natin, kung napasa na siya ni reviewer at okay naman sa tingin mo yung task ni neighbor, maliit lang yung error, you can edit. Pero kung magkaiba kayo ng tagging, yun yung problema. Hindi mabago yung tagging. So, if the tagging is wrong, you know? Oh, Peter Kerari is here. Okay. So, we have to use English, guys. Hello. Good day. All right. Did you just came in, Peter? Did you just join?
Yes, I just joined.
You just joined. Okay. Welcome to the training session. Okay.
Sorry to
But
the...
I'm aware, guys, that most of you have the training material for Landcover, right?
Yes.
Am I correct?
Yes, we have.
Just check.
Provide services performance and measurement, improvement of the production.
Uncover phase 1. Let me check this one out.
Leads and leads.
No, not this one. Okay, so we'll go through the phase 1, uncover common errors. So let's make sure we clarify some of the things that causes us to misuse some of the taggings that we actually have in Landcover. Let's approve this one. Okay. So this one, guys, I have the actual task I reported earlier. So what's the big difference between this land and this area of land? What's the big difference?
Texture.
The So what's the big difference between this? There is pattern on the other one. Yes. Okay. As you can see on this area of land, there's actually row patterns. Agriculture. But for this patch of land, there's none. And aside from that, it's irregularly shaped. Okay, so maybe it's still being prepared, but until then, it's not considered as an agriculture land. Clear? So this one, they tagged it as a forest. So just to match the neighbor.
Yes, sir. Can we tag that, sir, as a bare land also, sir?
It depends on the project, but for this one, there's no bare land. But yes, in the regular land cover project, it will be tagged as bare land. Clear, guys?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So I have here a regular land cover project, guys. This is what you will normally get. The buildings have been captured, so this is going to be complete. So everyone knows how to use each of this. Does everyone know how to use all the categories? So I don't go discussing them one by one and when to use. Anyone who doesn't know yet?
Social welfare programs. Welfare positions.
Sir, pwede mo ma-example yung road, road intersection, sir? Sample.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Has anyone... Okay, for a while.
Ano? Dar.
Pag nilibigyan kita ulit, wala ka na.
Download. It's a big file.
Huh?
Guys, I will encourage you to actually review this training. I'll share the link.
Charge in protecting the environment and natural resources.
This one. Does everyone have this link?
Environment and natural resources.
All right, sending a copy of the training material here.
Takes charge in protecting
Okay.
the environment
So
and natural resources.
to give everyone a crash course, building, this red one, pertains to the buildings in the task area. Okay? So you're not allowed to touch or edit the building itself. Okay? You also cannot add a building unless it's authorized to do so, because if you do so, it will only cause you error. So this is what's going to happen. If you add or edit a building, you'll get this error. Building doesn't match with mask. Okay? So make sure you don't do anything. If there's a missed building, unfortunately, you can't do anything with it. Just leave a space for that building. Clear? So for this one, we are tasked to actually get or actually get the impervious. When you say impervious, they are the land that are used as a road, or basically cemented part of the road or paved area of the task or the area or paved area of the land. So this one, do you think this is a road, guys?
No. No, sir.
So technically speaking, it's not a road. So you have to delete it. Okay. And make sure then after deleting the fake road, you can submit the task. This one. So let's see. Your task to get the road only. This one is tagged as a driveway. So that's correct. This one also tagged as a driveway, but it's not a correct driveway shape. It's too narrow. It looks like a sidewalk. So we can actually fix this by using Z. There. Clear, guys? You can actually match that. And then there's this in the front. Road, driveway, sidewalk. Okay. You can capture this right now. There's no tagging for this. There's no category for that part. There's no pavement. Okay. Okay, let's go back. Boundary error. Let's check where. If you get a boundary error such as this one, guys, we can easily fix or match it. Okay. So this one, this neighbor, tagged it as an agriculture. So just to save the time, you can match the neighbor. Just cut and make it as a forest. Then Control T just to check if there's still a topo error. If there's none, submit your task. Clear, guys?
Clear, sir.
Okay, next. So we're handling impervious land cover, but it's tagged as regular land cover project training. So for downloads. Okay. Okay. So let's go with the intersection because it's a new thing for everyone. Okay. So this one is a good sample, guys. This one is marked as road intersection. When you say road intersection, it's an intersection between two roads. So it creates a cross. Okay, clear? This one, you have to fill in the gap because every gap is filled up for the sidewalk except for this one. Intersection. Okay. So this is the function of road intersection, guys. Understand? For sidewalk, if there's two sidewalks also intersecting, this one. So you have to create, so let me draw a sidewalk first. So this is just an example, okay? So if there are sidewalks intersecting, you don't do it this way. Okay? So you have to cut here. And this one also here. Then you have to choose sidewalk intersection. Clear, guys? Understand how to use sidewalk intersection?
Yes, sir.
Okay. There's a sidewalk overlap and road overlap. Okay. This happens if the sidewalk is on top while the other sidewalk is at the bottom. So overpass and underpass, something like that, guys. So remember, guys, the overlap is used for underpass and overpass. Clear? So the overlaps are used if one is on top, one is at the bottom. Understand? Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What is that as overlap, sir? The one in the bottom or the one on top?
Use it for both. So let me just draw an example. So for example, this one is on top, then another road is under, right? So the intersecting line of the overpass and the underpass, you have to cut it there. You have to cut there. And then use road overlap. Okay? If it's a sidewalk overlap, one is on top, one is at the bottom, then use sidewalk overlap. And also for railway overlap. Elevated railway and on the ground railway. Clear? So same goes for driveway, sidewalk, and so on. This one is not a road, so I'll delete this. This one is a sidewalk, so I'll cut here and fix. As much as possible, make it a little hard. So this is a sidewalk. Sorry. Sidewalk there. Clear, guys? So, okay, how do you capture a driveway and a sidewalk at the same time, guys? They're not intersecting, but this is a driveway. What's this? Long driveway. Okay, this is wrong. This is a parking area, so I don't think there's a long driveway there. And this is not the driveway. Okay, so this is the actual driveway. So this is how you do it. Press F3. It will switch off driveway, but you want to take the driveway and switch off the sidewalk. Press F3 again. So the sidewalk is gone. So what you will do, press E to draw the driveway. Okay. Then press F3 again. So the driveway is gone, but all you have to do is put a check mark on the sidewalk. So you can see the driveway is overlapping with the sidewalk. Are we clear? So that's how you do an overlap of the sidewalk and the driveway. This one is wrong. It's not a long driveway.
Sir, ano po function na F3?
F3, to switch between sidewalk and driveway. The driveway is way here. It's over.
Again.
Sir, paano yung mag-overlap yung parking at saka road?
Sorry? Parking and road?
Opo.
You cannot. Okay. There's another thing for that. Okay. If you go to the training material for parking, okay, parking. Okay. For parking, there's what we call inside parking and outside parking. Have you encountered that in the training material?
Yun, inside
Yes
parking.
po.
Yes, sir.
Or the one who asked the question, did you encounter that?
Makakuha ka ng
Opo. Inside parking po.
Yes,
Inside
po.
parking, when you say inside parking, it's in the road. That means it's just on the side of the road. Looking for the parking.
Okay lang.
Hold.
That is, kulang nga siya ang pagdarada.
Sir, can you clarify that again? So,
Magana ang dinadala niya eh. Dati ang dinadala niya, kala may lagi may kargang tao na kahit wala na.
Sir, pa-clarify lang po ulit. So, if it's an inside parking, it's on the side of the road.
Yeah.
It's not outside parking. I think I interchanged the meaning of those two categories. So if it's a big parking, that's categorized as parking only. Like it's a commercialized parking, it's only categorized as parking only.
Okay, guys, here's an example of an inside parking if you check the training material. It's in the road, right? But technically, it's on the side, correct? Before the sidewalk. So it's not taking over the sidewalk. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Clear? So inside parking, technically, it's just in the road on the side, right? But when you say outside parking, it's not anywhere on the road. It's outside of the road. Clear? It's not taking any space in the road. Clear? So you cannot say it's on the side of the road because it's not technically on the road.
So, sir, that means pag outside parking, it's exclusive for parking lot. That means yung inside parking na it's along the road.
It's along the road,
Yes.
technically.
Yes,
Just
it's
on the
along the
side
road.
of the road.
I mean the on the side of the road, while the outside parking is exclusively for parking of cars. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's it.
Clear? Clear, guys. So you know the difference? So here's another example of outside parking. Okay? It's not on the side of the road because it's technically not on the road. But for inside parking, it's in the road, technically. Okay? Clear? So whole parking lots are tagged as a parking lot. So there are three parking scenarios: a parking lot, an outside parking, and an inside parking. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's check this one. So this one was tagged as a long driveway. Good. Long driveway. So what makes the difference between a long driveway and a driveway? What's the difference, guys?
Sir, easy. Yung long driveway, it's long. And driveway is how many lang. So it's a short one.
Driveway is like the entrance between two features like residential or road. Just a short road lang siya.
Yes. Okay. Short driveway is used as an entrance only, but a long driveway can also be an entrance, but it takes how many meters before you actually get to the area you want to. Like for example, this one. So for this one, this is tagged as a long driveway because it's meeting the specifications. That one, it's long. Two, there are what parking is this? What kind of parking is this, guys?
Outside
parking.
Outside parking. Okay, so this one is wrong. So
Sir, hindi siya overlap, sir, sa sidewalk.
No, it's not gonna cause an overlap. So you have to switch on and off. so you can draw your driveway that connects to the road because the driveway has to connect to a road, right? For this one. So it has to connect to a road. So when I switch on the sidewalk, it will just overlap. It will not cause an overlap issue. Okay. So this one, this is parking. So this is an outside parking, guys. So it has a boundary. The long driveway is created by boundaries. This one on the side, it's just a pavement or a parking here, not used. Then this one is an outside parking. Outside parking, then in between is a long driveway. Clear, guys?
So, pinindot mo para matanggal, kumbaga matanggal muna yung sidewalk, F3 then?
Yes, F3, or you can switch them on off by just unchecking on the category. Yeah.
Okay, sige, copy.
For this one, it's wrong. So I'll just have to cut here. So I have to cut here. So this one is also wrong. So I just have to cut. I cannot read it. So this is good. Long driveway. Always make sure, guys, you also take note of your neighbor. So when you capture something that's on the neighbor, make sure you do it correctly so we can avoid any tasks being reported. This one, it's not. Okay, remember, what's the definition for sidewalk, guys?
Long, straight, small.
Long, straight, narrow.
Narrow.
This one, it's not a sidewalk, so please take it. Sorry. So switch off the driveway. Then let's cut this because this is not a sidewalk. Not a sidewalk, guys. So make sure we delete that. Fix these corners that are odd-looking corners. Press 2 to delete some points, guys. Let's check. Okay, this is an example of a road overlap, guys. But this is not done correctly because the sidewalk was not taken out. So I have to do this. Is there another sidewalk? Yeah, there's a sidewalk here also. So I have to fix this. So let's fix this one. So we have to cut here. So for this one, let's fix this first correctly. So this is an example of using road overlap. Road. Okay. Merge. Okay, so it's still a straight line. So again, the sidewalk has to be fixed also in this side. Sidewalk. Okay. Now there's a sidewalk going here, right? So you have to make a cut for the sidewalk also. So sidewalks. going straight. So T. Follow this point here. So that's my sidewalk here. Okay, so the sidewalk goes under. So there's only one layer. There's only one cover. So what I will do to make this two covers is Control V. So there's two. Click one, change to sidewalk. Shift, click, then press N. So this is now a sideway and road overlap. Okay, sideway and a road. Here, guys. The next one, guys.
Overlap.
See T. Make sure you use T to cut. So for this one, I'm cutting this because there's going to be a sidewalk and a road overlapping here. So Control V again. Then sidewalk. Shift, then press N. Okay? Clear, guys? Now, for the road overlap, it's overlapping here. So technically, there's another road here. So cut here. Then choose road overlap. Did you get it, guys? Okay, next for this one. So let's fix this first. I'll choose road. I'll merge. Okay, so separate the bridge, and there's a long driveway here. So okay, so I'm just fixing this area. So proper cutting here. This road, yeah. There's also a sidewalk. Make sure you capture the sidewalk. An intersection. Okay. T. Sidewalk. Okay. So what I will do, follow closely, guys. Make sure when you cut, you still go to the other side. So you can make sure you're capturing it exactly as it is. Then use road overlap. Here, for this one, there's an intersection. This is a long driveway. I don't know what's the size. So let's capture the long driveway. Use E. Let's switch off the intersection first. For the sidewalk, sorry. So switch on again the sidewalk. There, okay. So there's an intersection here. So what you can do is cut from this intersection. Then another cut here. Then use the road intersection. Here, guys. Any questions? This one we have to fix. too wide. So definitely not how a sidewalk should look like. Good enough. All right, looks good. Any questions, team? How to use the overlap, how to use the proper overlap for two different layers. Any question? Not shift plus
So
N.
far.
You use the shift to choose two layers and then you press N. Questions, guys? Concerns? Benchmark, it depends on the project. So those are just some of the basics, guys. But I expect you guys to also watch all the videos, review the training material so that you can also get a head start. Okay? Tomorrow we'll have a refill, Alvin. I already sent the training material earlier. For those who are late, guys, please go through the training material. Okay? All right. None, no attendance. Thank you, guys. Good day.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.